So the next concept that we're going to be looking at in this video is balance and control. And basically the idea behind it is we want to develop the same consistency of sound, tempo, and feel in our feet that we already have in our hands. And basically most drummers have it in their hands long before they do in their feet because it's just the way that we interpret rhythm. You know, we grew up tapping on things, or at least I did. And afterwards, you kind of realize that there's more to it. You have to put the foot in for the bass drum and kind of get it going from there. The way this is going to go is we have 3 simple exercises and 4 variations of each. There's going to be the exercise with an 1/8 note ride, with a 1/4 note ride, with a 1/2 note ride, and a offbeat 1/4 note ride. And this will basically give our feet the chance to develop consistency with all sorts of different rhythms going over top, so we don't develop a crutch of only being able to play solid when we're playing 1/8 notes or 1/4 notes or what have you. So let's get started. So it would be a good idea to practice these ride patterns on your right hand and your left hand to develop some independence there. This next exercise is basically the same rhythmically, but just a little bit different with what foot each note falls on. And we'll get started. And so this last pattern, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult, basically because we're going to take our lead foot, which for me is going to be my right, and halfway through it splits, and then you're going to lead with your left. And this is a very important thing to practice. You never want to develop a weaker foot. Most of us do, but if you can in any way avoid it, please do so. So yeah, this one will shift the focus from the right to the left, to the right to the left, etc., which will help you to develop a lot more control. So let's give it a try. So that concludes our section on balance and control. And remember, there are always plenty more ideas you can come up with. But basically, any pattern that you like on the kick, take it and see how many different types of notes you can ride over it and keep it consistent, keep it sounding the same volume. Yeah, you always want to strive for that with all of your playing.